Time now to check out a sport touring machine that's been a long time coming, the Yamaha FJR 1300. I say a long time coming because the last sport touring machine from the engineers at Yamaha, the FJ 1200, was last seen rolling out of dealerships back in 1993. At the heart of this puppy is an all-new 1,298cc fuel-injected 16-valve inline-4. Used as a stressed member, the catalytic-equipped engine is bolted to an all-new aluminum twin-spar frame that utilizes a huge 48mm fork and R1 spec brakes up front. While out back, you'll find fully adjustable suspension bits bolted to a cast alloy swing arm that allows the FJR's final drive shaft to pass through the swing arm. Touring goodies include a large, generous fuel tank, helmet-swallowing integrated luggage bags with rack, terrific instrumentation, and an electronically adjustable windscreen. So how does it all work? Well, we invited an old technology Yamaha 1200 owner to sample the new reality.
Steve, you rode up this morning on an FJ 1200. I know you like Yamahas. There's a lot of FJs in the family. What do you think of this new direction? Were you?
I was impressed with the first look of it. I've seen some pictures in magazines, and it looks every bit as good as what I pictured. I like the analog gauges along with the temp gauge. I think that's really handy to have.
What were your first impressions of the motor when we got it rolling?
I like the sound, and I was very impressed with the torque. It's a big bike. You would think it would be a lot heavier feeling. It flips through the corners really nice, but the power, the torque ratio, like roll-ons and stuff like that, I was really impressed with the amount of power it has.
It's also sport touring, so you've got to do some touring, which means you want to keep it smooth and not a lot of vibration. Did you notice any vibration or anything?
The smoothness was very impressive, like no shake, no vibrations, even rolling on. The throttle was really nice. You could hear the tones in the exhaust, but you didn't feel a lot carrying up through the bars.
You're 6'3" plus, you know, with the boots and all, and you commented that this is quite a big, large-looking bike. How did it handle? Did it feel big and large going through the corners?
The cornering and stuff, this was just, you could flip it over and it would just follow through. You didn't have to push it real hard.
Yeah.
It felt really nice. It was positive in the corner.
Planted?
Yeah, I felt really comfortable about going into corners and stuff like that. It was, for a new bike, like I didn't have to take a whole lot of time to get used to it and, you know, feel it out, different quirks and stuff like that. It was basically get on and go for a blast. It was a good time.
Now, you've got a big bike, you've got lots of body work, you got luggage, perhaps a passenger, certainly got a lot of speed. You got to be able to stop. Did you find the brakes good?
Took a little bit of getting used to, and once I was able to that, I was able to stop, slow down. Back brakes felt nice. I didn't find any fade or anything else like that. We were out for a while. It's been really hot today. Everything seemed really nice.
Clutch, transmission?
I really like the adjustable levers on it. You can fit it to yourself so you're more comfortable if somebody doesn't have a long enough reach or whatever else. Adjustable visor was handy.
Yeah.
You could put it up when you're going down the road and you pretty well take away all the air noise.
Yeah, I played around with it on the highway, and it was just great. You could fine-tune it depending on whether you were following a truck or not and whether it was raining or not. It was nice to be able to sort of change that on the fly. Tell me about the saddle and the bars, the riding position.
Riding position straight up. I really liked it. The seat felt really comfortable. Controls and everything else are right where I found them. Signal lights were good. You could see them when you were running along the road with the signal light flashing. You could see them. They're nice big indicators on it.
So overall, fit, finish, impression of the bike now that you've spent some time with it?
When you were working a little bit, you could tell that you had some power there. There's a nice deep sound. The silver looks really sharp, really clean looking. It doesn't have a whole lot of extra decals and everything else on it.
Who would you recommend the bike to?
I would say anybody that wants to tour. You got the power there, so if you wanted to go playing with your friends and you have some hard riders, I think you'd be able to keep up.
Thanks for coming out.
Dave.
It's been great. Good day.
Great opportunity.